I'm back. Hi everyone and welcome back to Kenji Martial Arts. It's been a while since I've been here, and bloody hell does it feel good to be back. An exam and studying for it has been dominating my life recently, but now that's over I can sit back, relax and let the anxiety of what my result will be set in. But I'm back and training and more enthusiastic than ever. About a month ago I had my first ever judo grading, which I absolutely nailed. So that's right, your best friend is now a yellow belt, aka a 5th kyu. Now I've done judo on and off for about a year at this point, so I want to talk about my journey, what I've learned, what I've loved, and what I'm not too keen on. Now like I said a second ago, I've been training on and off for about a year at this point. Thanks a lot pandemic. I started training judo to help supplement my karate training by learning throwing skills and some ground fighting. Whilst it's helped my karate tremendously, I've really grown to appreciate the sport of judo and respect its athletes to no end. And more than anything right now, I want to be part of the overall judo community. So yeah, I'm definitely in this for the long haul. I absolutely love the learning and the challenges that the sport throws at you. And one thing that I do love at my club is that before we attempt a technique in live training, it has to be drilled hundreds of times. Techniques have to be drilled under near perfect conditions because unfortunately judo has a reputation of quite literally breaking people when too much pressure is applied. So there's no point in making training difficult until it needs to be. Having spoken with a few black belts, injuries do seem to be rife within the judo community. So I should fit in very well with them with how many times I stub my toes on a daily basis. Now something that I do want to talk about is how judo can be used as a metaphor for life and its problems and challenges. Now people in judo always talk about how practicing the art can lead to being a better person overall through things like hard work, humility and respect. But at the same time you can literally think of randori as a metaphor for life and its troubles and successes. For those who don't know, randori in judo is free practice. In essence it's a form of sparring. Now it's not always meant to be full on and aggressive and competitive, but rather the main focus is to help learn and apply techniques under pressure. You and your partner will both start randori standing upright. Like at certain points in life you'll have no problem, so this is your starting point. You're just there, easy going, waiting until the next challenge comes along. Then you encounter the problem or the challenge, which is the other person trying to grip you and you trying to grip them, who is getting the better advantage. Now there are 4 ways this can end. You and your partner can either do nothing, in which case you basically tried your worst. You did nothing at all to try and resolve the problem and did not even achieve a winning result or even a result where you learned from it. Then there is the second and the third options. You end up getting thrown onto the mat well or getting thrown not so well. You can prepare for being thrown, which is making sure that you can land safely in the form of a good break fall. Now this is not preparing for failure, or rather it's actually preparing for you to learn and to make sure that you are safe and well to get back up onto your feet and face that challenge again. Or alternatively, the other option is not break falling, which is failing to make sure that you are safe. You must make sure that you let go and break fall safely with that empty hand. By holding on to the other person just falling like that, you're not being safe. You're holding on to your ego and refusing to let go. Now this is a big problem because this can lead to some serious injuries and it means that you won't be able to continue. Now the 4th and most ideal option out of the lot is to throw your opponent successfully, score an ippon, dominate and win. Now like life, randori does not give you the most perfect option all the time, but through hard work and humility you can always get back up again and try again as long as you learned what went wrong. Now honestly that's all far too metaphorical for me and my channel. So fun fact, randori does mean free practice in the context of judo, but the literal definition is taking chaos. Now if you are able to take the chaos in life and succeed from that challenge, that speaks volumes to you as a person. Now I did say there are some things which I don't like. Oh come on, don't act like that, no art is perfect. No, what I don't like is having to learn more Japanese terminology. Now it seems like this is a formal and important part of the overall international judo community. It certainly does help when everyone is speaking the same judo language. But bloody hell, I can just about speak English. Now, another thing that I'm not too keen on is judo kata. No, I've not had to learn it yet, but I have seen some of the higher grades have to learn it. It just kind of seems a bit boring and overly formal, and it also seems like it's easy to make quite a lot of mistakes in, which is kind of rich coming from the karate guy now that I say it out loud. But in all honesty, these things are minor. After my time away from training and returning back to class, I had an amazing first session back. We drilled a throw called Yama Arashi, which the English translation for is Mountain Storm, which is officially the coolest name for any technique ever. And then we got stuck in with randori and ground fighting. Everything that I had learned previously was just clicking into place. Everything seemed to make sense. And I was seriously on a roll at this point, throwing people and locking out limbs left, right and centre. And at the end, I was smiling like a maniac. I had a fantastic session. Now I am looking to get as far as I possibly can within judo, not just getting new belts, but improving, getting more experience, better understanding, refining my fighting instincts and muscle memory. It's coming to the end of the year right now, but when the new year hits, I'm going to start going to more classes in different places. I really want to get myself geared up for a competition, which I cannot wait for. The only problem is I'm not really a fan of learning rules, which kind of sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. But hey, like Saitama once said, I'll leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow me. Anyway, that's all from me for today. You'll be hearing a lot more from me now that I've got time back on my side. And I'm so happy to be back training and making such quality content for you lovely people. But for some weird reason, my sub count actually went up when I wasn't actually making content. So for the time being, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit me up on my socials. And of course, I wish you all the best with your training. Take care.